Hi, today we're going to look at the thoracic spine. I know I keep coming back to the thoracic spine. It's such an important area. It gets stiff, it gets weak through that area, and it creates a lot of extra load and pressure into our necks and into our backs. And we most commonly see people with those type of problems. And so today we're going to use the balance wedge to show you a really nice release for the thoracic spine. And then I'm going to follow it up with a really targeted exercise for your thoracic spine, your deep stabilizers, to get them in the right place. So let's get to work with those.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, we've lie the wedge down. You can see it gets bigger at the top as you go through. So you can put the base of your spine on there, and we're going to work on improving the flexibility through the thoracic spine and also opening out the tight muscles across the front of the chest. So you're going to lie down. I like to have my knees bent to start with. I want to try and keep my low back on the roller as I curl through, and then I'm going to come down, and you can see I'm trying to keep my chin in and get that thoracic spine now. Occasionally I get a little click as I loosen up. I can then take my arms out to the side. I can help stretch through the fascia at the front, get my back to really relax into that position, get my head position right, bring my hands back up again, and then I can come down to this position, really target. I don't want to force my elbows down. I don't want to overstretch the front of the shoulder. Just want to make sure that I'm just getting the fascia and I feel the tightness all the way across the chest and not just in the shoulder joint. So I can just release through there, and then I can get into my lats. I can face my palms down, keeping my low back on the ground, and just try and work and ease. And I don't need to force anything. That's the key for the thoracic spine. If you've been sitting at the desk all day, you get quite tight. It can make you quite tired. So it's quite nice just to let it release and just let it slowly unwind, and you'll find already my palms, like my hands are right on the ground, and I can get that just with a little bit of work and just some stretching. So it's sort of 2 minutes of work that you want to do here, and then we're going to take that into your stability exercise. So we'll go through that one now.
Right, so we've done our thoracic mobility work on the wedge. Now what we're going to do is some stability work to try and get that thoracic spine, those deep muscles working. So we've got our feet about half a foot off the wall at the moment, and what you've got to be able to do when you're standing there, leaning against the wall, is to be able to tilt your pelvis tuck underneath to get your back flat into the wall. If you can do that easily, bring your feet a little closer to the wall. If you can't get there, doesn't matter, take your feet further away. Just make sure you can get that low back onto the wall. And we're going to cross our arms, cross our shoulders, and we're just going to curl down. Keep our back flat against the wall, engaging the abdominals, engaging the glutes, and then you're going to just curl up as far as you can. Now, this is not an easy exercise for me. It's one I need to work on more. And we're just going to try and work through. Now, what you'll find is as you go through, you'll start to get more range as the muscles start to activate, and you can engage that movement. So what we're going to do, I'm just starting here in a minute, just with a nice gentle curl up, and then I'm curling back down, controlling. I'm not just letting everything go. Trying to make sure they keep it engaged. Once you get to a nice point, you feel like you've got a bit more range, you can hold it, engage the muscle, hold it for 10 seconds, and then ease off. And then again up, and you're going to hold for 10 seconds again. So I do a minute where it's gentle movement, and then a second minute holding for 10 seconds. So you probably get about 5 in that period of time. And then relax. By the end of that, that will get you to a point where you can really feel those muscles in between your shoulder blades starting to activate, and you'll feel like you can stand taller. If you can do that every day, you're going to make a big difference to the thoracic spine, take a lot of pressure off your neck and your low back. Thank you.